ladies and gentlemen. Hi, my name is Hugo. I'll be presenting to you about Opixtech. So let's start straight away. Okay, so Opix is a global leading algorithmic trading service provider. So what we do is we are providing AI, okay, artificial intelligence algorithmic trading service to the retail investors. Now, as we all know, algorithmic trading has started in the year 2018, and over the past few years, the growth is tremendous, and now it's used in multiple financial markets, such as equity, commodities, precious metal, and of course, Forex, okay? Now, Opix, we are using artificial intelligence, okay, algorithmic, to trade in the Forex industry. Now, why Forex? Okay, because as we all know, Forex is the largest financial market every single day. Okay, it has a turnover of $6 trillion, which means it's 12 times more than the futures market, and it's also 27 times more than the stock market. Okay, this basically means that Forex is the only financial market that cannot be manipulated. Now, we all heard of stock market being manipulated. We all heard of future market being manipulated, but not Forex. Why? Because it's just too big, okay? The total size is too big, right? Now, let's talk about Opix. Opix Algo was launched in January 2023, okay, to the retail investors. And when we first started, we have a total retail clients of around 1,000 members. And our asset under management is around 3.6 million US dollar, right? Now, to cut it short, today we have more than 4,000 retail clients all around the world. And our asset under management is around $12 million already. So as you can see, in the past 6 months or so, we have quadrupled our total members and also our asset under management, right? Now, Opixtech was registered in the Republic of Seychelles in the year 2017. Now, you might be wondering, why did I mention 2023 and then now it's 2017? The reason is very simple, because Opix was founded in 2017, but back then they are the same as any other Forex company, the traditional Forex company that only deals with private institutions and also private funds. It was only on the year 2023, which means early this year, that they launched Opix Algo, okay? Opix Algo is a totally different thing. Launch it to the retail investors, okay? So these are the faces behind Opixtech. We have Mr. Joseph, the CEO. We have Mr. Alex, the CTO. And also Mr. James, our CMO, all right? So these are the faces behind Opixtech. Okay. Now, the broker that we are working together with is Reina Prime, all right? Reina Prime. So Reina Prime, basically, it's a Australian-based company. It was registered in the in Australia, all right? So, as we all know, every broker in the world, you have to be regulated in order for you to start collecting funds. And the regulator that is regulating Reina Prime is none other than ASIC, or we call it Australia Securities Investment Commission, all right? Now, before we continue, why don't we check this out, all right? Why don't we get this verified? So, what I'll do is, I will go to ASIC Australia. Okay. Now, this is the official website of ASIC. As you can see, it's asic.government.au, which means Australia right? It's the Australian Securities Investment Commission. So what we do when we arrive at this website is we'll click professional registers. Okay, so we'll select authorized representative here. So as you can see, like I mentioned, this is the official government website for ASIC. So what we'll do is we'll copy this serial number 0013000954 and we will paste it here. Okay, and then we'll click search. Okay, so now I need to get this done. Now, as you can see over here, it shows that RN Prime Private Limited, the AFIC representative is 0013000954, and the status is current, which means Reina Prime indeed is regulated by the ASIC. So every single dollar that enters and exits Reina Prime has to be regulated by the Australian Financial Service Representative, ASIC, right? Now, remember when I first, before I start just now, I told you Opix is totally different from the Forex company that you might have heard in the past. Now, why is that so? Let me explain something. You see, every traditional Forex trader or company out there, they focus on trading profit, which means buy low, sell high. That is the profit that they are going after. But in Opix, we are the total opposite of that. Why? Because we do not care about our trading profit, right? We do not care about trading profit. The profit that we earn in Opix is what we call lot rebates. So for those that do not know what is lot rebates, let me give you a simple explanation. Okay, lot rebates is a form of incentive that is given by the broker to Opix, okay, whenever we place a trade. As long as we fill the spread, okay, we can earn the lot rebate. Okay, it's an incentive. Now, for those that still don't understand what it means, let me give you another example. So do you know that when you go to a casino, any casino in the world, okay, let's not talk about the public area. Let's say if you go into the VIP room and you gamble in the VIP room, do you know that every single bet that you place, you will be given a form of incentive? We call it water money, okay, by the junket. Every time you bet, it doesn't matter if you win the bet or you lose the bet, you will get the incentive. So just imagine lot rebates are incentive given by the broker is the same as water money given by the junket in the casino. All right. So we are focusing on lot rebates once again. All right. Now, for those that are wondering, how are we doing our trade? What type of AI technology are we using? Okay. So before I start explaining about AI, I'm sure all of you know the AI basically is utilizing big data. Okay, it's using big data in order for it to perform. Okay, so we are using big data in our AI as well. Now, for those that do not know what big data is, let me give you an example. All of us here have actually experienced big data. Okay, all of us that own social media definitely experience it. How? I don't know if this happened to you before, but just imagine this: you and a group of friends, okay, you're talking about taking a trip, let's say to Malaysia or Singapore, and by the end of the day, when you log into your Facebook or your Instagram or your TikTok, you will see that it's introducing flights ticket to Malaysia, and also hotels in Malaysia and also tourist attraction in Malaysia. Now you might be wondering, how does my phone know that I'm going to Malaysia, right? Because actually every time when we speak, our phone is secretly recording us and it's collecting our behavior data. Okay, we call that behavior data. That is a form of big data as well. Now coming back to Opix, now that you understand what is big data, okay, so of course Opix doesn't need your personal data. all they need is two types of data. Number one is market depth analysis. Number two is order flow analysis. Okay, so let's go into the first part. What is market depth analysis? Market depth analysis basically means at the different price position, okay, we will look for the position with the most trading volume, meaning the most buying volume and selling volume. That is when we will enter and exit the market. Why? Because when the trading volume is big, it's easier for us to execute our trades at a lower trading price, okay? And it's easy to execute, it's also easier to exit. Because when the trading volume is high, you see, we have avoided one single problem that is faced by all the other traders around the world. What is this problem? This problem, we call it slippage. What is slippage? Slippage basically means when I open a trade, but it's not executed immediately. There's a 5-second, that's a 5-second delay, or there's a 10-second delay. Now, when slippage happen, okay, what will happen is you could not enter at your desired price. So by the time when you enter the market, okay, it's already different from your initial entry price, which means you either earn lesser or you are losing immediately. Okay, so when we have the market depth analysis, we will not face the problem of slippage. Simple as that. All right. Now, number two, order flow analysis. Now, what is order flow analysis? It's a little complicated, but let me explain to you in a layman term. Order flow analysis is basically, it consists of 300 over indicators, okay, that we are using in order to know the direction of the price. For example, now it's Euro US dollar, like the most commonly traded pair. We will know that roughly the market is going towards Euro or towards US dollar, okay? So how do we get order flow analysis? Basically, it consists of more than 300 indicators. Now, you have to understand one thing. Indicators, they are dead. What do you mean? What do I mean by dead? Which means you just, you program it, and that's it. It's not alive. It doesn't have a brain. So what's the difference between Opix and the other company out there is we have, okay, Opix have invented their own AI algorithm that is able to sum up all the report from all these 300 indicators and come up with a conclusion, which direction is the market going. Now, it's not 100% accurate, of course, but the accuracy is above 70%, all right? So now that we have both of this information, we will then perform our trade, right? Now, as you can see, Opix, our trading method is using hedging entries. What is hedging entries? Okay, hedging is basically what it means is you are trading on both direction of the market, all right, at the same pair of currency. Meaning, as you can see here, is Great Britain pound versus Australian dollar. So at the same pair of trade, at almost the same time, you can't make it the same time, of course, there will be a millisecond or second different. What you do is you trade on both directions. You buy and you sell at the same time, okay? So what is the advantage of hedging? You see, the advantage of hedging is we have lowered our trading risk to the minimum, okay? Why? Because today we have trade on both directions. So it doesn't matter if the market is doing well or the market is doing bad, because we have trades on both directions. So it will not affect us. This is the advantage of hedging, all right? So what is the disadvantage of hedging then? The disadvantage of hedging is, okay, you will not acquire a lot of trading profit. The profit is also minimal. Why? Because it's the same theory. If you can't lose much, you can't win much, because both directions we have the trades going on. And that is perfectly fine with Opix. Why? Because like I mentioned earlier, we are not profiting from trading profit. We are profiting from lot rebates. So the logic is every time when the company perform a trade, okay, when the trade is closed, when it's closed and we have filled the spread, we will earn a form of lot rebates. Okay, now you know how it works. So let's go into the theory. How does the company earn? Now, as you can see, there's two trades here. One is the losing trade, one is the winning trade. The losing trade is selling, the winning trade is buying. So let's talk about the losing trade, the sell trade first. Okay, let's take an example for us to understand it easier. So let's say if the losing trade, we are losing $60 on trading wise, okay? But when at the end of the day, when we close the trade, okay, let's say we lost $60, but we still earn a lot rebate of $40. Because remember, like I mentioned, lot rebate, you will get it. Doesn't matter if you won or lost the trade, you will get it as long as you fill the spread. All right. So now let's talk about the winning trade instead. So the winning trade, which is the opposite one, the buying one, let's say we won $50. So trading wise, how are we doing? We are still losing $10, right? 60 minus of 50, we are still losing $10. But for this trade itself, we are earning lot rebate as well. So we have earned 2 times for the lot rebate, which is $80, okay? $80 minus off the lossage of $10 basically means we have made $70. Simple as that, $70, okay? Of course, this is just an example of how the company earns. It's not as easy as it seems. So later on, when you log in into our main trading account, you will know how the company perform the trading, right? So, okay, guys, this part, please listen carefully, okay? Because you will love it, trust me. All right, first of all, what is Opix Algo? Opix Algo is utilizing the market depth analysis to perform the trade, right? So you see, the difference between us and other Forex company out there is Opix can perform 20 trades every day. Okay, which means we will execute 20 trading trades every day, all right? So 20 trades every day. For the regular Forex company out there, they can only perform 3 to 5 trades, okay? 3 to 5 trades, but we can perform 20 trades, all right? That's number one. Number two is, okay, this is one of our best selling part, guys. So if you're listening, pay attention, okay? We are a riskless hedging arbitrage company. Now, I wouldn't call it riskless. I would call it low risk hedging arbitrage. Why? Because as you can see, our maximum drawdown is only 3%, guys, 3%. Now, for those that don't understand how amazing this is, let me give you a brief explanation, all right? What it means is, for all of our investors, the highest risk you will face when we trade is only 3% of your capital, okay? Okay, or another way of saying it, our stop loss is set at 3%, okay? Now, I'm sure you have heard of many Forex company, or maybe you have participated in one before or even now. Now, I want you to do the comparison, okay? You see, for the traditional Forex company, okay, we have seen so many times that they are profiting consistently, okay? Doesn't matter the amount, but they're profiting consistently every single month. And then 10 months later, 11 months later, one day, they will suddenly lose half of their asset or of their capital or the entire fund. Why? Because you see, most of the time, it's not the trader's mistake. It's not the trader's problem. But because in Forex, we have this thing called the black swan incident. So what is the black swan incident? The black swan incident is when something really, really bad, okay, that is unpredicted, happen to a country. For example, tsunami, volcano eruption, earthquake, okay, or maybe war. So when this thing happen, okay, the graph, when it's normal, okay, it's normal, and then suddenly it will have a big plunge, okay, the market will collapse. So when this happen, most of the forex company that is caught in the trade will lose. They will hit their stop loss, and then they will lose either half of their fund or most of their fund, okay? Because why? You see, the regular drawdown for any forex company out there is around 30 to 70%, okay? But for OPEX, what it means is, if today we are caught in the trade in the black swan incident as well, the maximum that you will lose is only 3% of your capital. So if you're investing $10,000, the max you can lose is only $300. Simple as that. Okay. So last but not least, okay, Opix Algo is a company with high lot rebates. So what do I mean by this? Now, lot rebates, we calculate lot rebates by lot size. So what it means is, with the amount of capital you have, how many lot size can you achieve in one single month? So for the $30,000 capital, the average out there, it doesn't matter which forex company you go to, if you ask them what is their average for 30,000, they will tell you it's around 120 to 150. That's it. But for us, it's 267. So we double the amount of what other forex company is making. Why? Because it's simple, like I mentioned to you just now. Lot rebates, you earn it. The more trades that you perform, the more lot rebate you will get. Okay. So while other companies making 3 to 5 trades a day, we are making 20 trades every single day. And the best part is, all of our trades are on the same day itself. It means we do not have swing trade or overnight trading in OPIX. Okay. So let's say today, like for example, today is Thursday, right? Okay, it's Thursday. So all the trades that is open on Thursday will be closed on Thursday. And then tomorrow, Friday, we'll open 20 trades, okay? And then we'll close all the trades on the same day itself. Why? Because to avoid a lot of unnecessary risk, that's why we do not perform overnight trading, okay? Now, guys, I need you to do something very important. For those of you that is still listening and still paying attention, I need you to do this. Get a pen, get a paper, and write these 3 things down, or maybe write it in your phone, okay? The 3 main selling point of OPIX, the 3 best selling point of OPIX, right? Number 1, it's transparency, okay? Write this down, transparency. Number 2 is, okay, safety and security of your capital. Safety and security of your capital. Number 3, last but not least, number 3, consistency of your monthly profit. Okay, consistency of your monthly profit. Now, if you write this down, okay, I will come back to you with this at the end of my presentation. So make sure you write it down now. So let's go to the first point. Let's go to the first point, transparency, okay? You see, the main selling point of OPIX is transparency. We do not hide anything. Everything is disclosed to the public and everyone have access to it, right? So let's start transparency point number 1. All right. So today, when you join Opix Algo, you will receive 2 types of account. Okay, you will get access to 2 types of account. Now, on the left side, the one with the red and the blue and the big amount, that's our main trading account. You see, Opix, we have 3 main trading account, and we have name for them as well. We have the Opix Algo Lite, Opix Algo Pro, and Opix Algo Expert account. Okay, so when you log in into any of the main trading account, basically what we will offer you to look at is our live trading, okay, our live trading trades. So all of our trades, you see, let me give you an example. You see, many forex company out there today, they are not able to provide you with live trading informations. Most of them only provide you with history trade. Why? Because for history trade, I do not have to prove to you how the company made the profit in the first place. But in Opix, all of our trades are transparent, so all of it can be checked, the entry price and also the entry time, right? So you will get access to live trading on the left, and the logic behind this is every day the company will open 20 trades in pair, so that's 10 pair, okay? As you can see, GBP, XAU, AUD, GBP, XAU. So every trade is done in pair, and we will have 20 trades, okay? And the logic is every time when a trade is closed, the fund will then enter to your own private rebate account, all right? So as you can see, your rebate account will only show you profit, okay? And the amount is fixed. Why is the amount fixed? Because it is not trading profit. Trading profit, you will have wins, you win some, you lose some, and the amount is always different. But rebate profit, the amount is already fixed, okay? The amount is already fixed depending on two factors. Number one is your capital. Number two is your trading period in Opix Algo. That will determine your rebate profit amount, right? So moving on, okay, let me tell you something, guys. What are these two websites? For those that doesn't know, basically my FX book and MQL5, they are the biggest forex trading platform in the world, where all the traders, they will submit their trading history and trading records to this website. For what? In order to prove, number one, that they are authentic. Number two, how well they can trade. Because there's also a lot of investors that goes to this website in order for them to, okay, verify whether the trades are real or not. Now, as you can see on my FX book, we are already verified 3 times. Okay, so what is this? Track record verified, trading privilege verified, and most importantly, okay, many fail to provide this, but we can provide it. Live update. What is live update? Basically, what it means is every day, every single trade that Opix Algo perform, it will be automatically API to my FX book, and it is shown to the public, which means we cannot hide anything, guys, because the moment we launch a trade, the whole world is looking at the trade, all right? And upon verification, okay, we have found out 2 important factors. Number one, since day 1 until now, we have successfully, okay, traded 100 trades every single week, which means, okay, in Forex, you see Saturday and Sunday, there is no trading, okay? The entire world, we do not trade on Saturday and Sunday. So it's 5 tradings day per week. So if you divide 100 by 5, which means we are doing 20 trades every single day, okay? Okay, now the most important part, guys, remember I told you just now, our highest drawdown is 3%, but, okay, upon verifying, our highest drawdown due date is only 1.88%, which means Opix Algo have never hit the maximum stop loss of 3% before, which means it has never lost 3% of the investors' money before. All right, this is how great and how secure and stable Opix Algo is. The highest risk, okay, that they have exposed to the investors is only 1.88% of their capital. All right, this is a very, very powerful news and fact for us. Okay, that's number one. Now, second part of transparency, let me explain about this. Okay, guys, pay attention. because we are very proud when we say this. Okay. Now, before I explain what it is, let me explain this part first. What is this thing you see in the screen? This is what we call STP transaction model. Now, STP transaction model is basically the most legit and the most transparent proof that the trades that your company that executed by your company, they are sent to the liquidity providers. Okay, means to the open market. Basically, this is like a receipt, and this receipt can prove to you that all your trades, every single detail of your trades is recorded in this receipt. Okay, now what do I mean by I'm very proud when I talk about this? Because guys, Opixtech, we are the first and only company in the world right now that can offer our STP model transaction to all of our members without any single requirement. Okay, now let me explain something to you. There's two types of forex company in the world. The first one is what we call the fake forex company, or you call it the Ponzi scheme. For them, definitely they will not have this because they do not perform the trade. Okay, they only take the new member money and they pay out to the old members. That's what they're doing. They're rolling with the cash. So they will not have this STP model for you to look at. Okay. Now, the second type of forex company, we call them the authentic and legit forex company. They will not show this to you as well. Why? Because this receipt is so detailed that the company profit is recorded in it as well. Now, most of the forex company, they do not wish to disclose the extra profit that they make. Okay, they will not disclose it unless, okay, like I said, with requirement. Number one, can you invest $1 million yourself? If no, okay, sorry, you're not qualified to view STP model. Number two, how big is your fund? Okay, let's say you're a fund manager. Is your fund bigger than $3 million or $5 million? If no, they will not show it to you as well because they deem it unnecessary. Okay, but for Opixtech, not only do we not require anything, okay, we can also show this to you today, even if you decide not to join Opix. Okay, even if you do not join us, we can still provide you with our STP model. Why? Because our selling point is transparency. And once you can show the STP, there's nothing more to say. This is basically ground zero of how legit and how transparent your trades are, right? So guys, this is how the cycle works. Now for Opixtech, you already know we are the AI algorithmic tech providing company. Okay, Reina Prime is the broker that is regulated by ASIC that we are using. Okay, so all of our members' funds are stored in the broker. Okay, Opixtech does not collect money from you, and Opixtech cannot keep your money. All the money has to be placed in Reina Prime, the broker. Okay, so Reina Prime through 10 will send all the trades to the liquidity providers. Okay, now I'm sure most of you are blur. Who are the liquidity providers and who is 10, right? Okay, let's go to the liquidity providers first. Liquidity providers, okay, to make it easier for you to understand, basically they are the world's biggest investment bank. Okay, we are talking about company like JP Morgan. We are talking about company like Dukas Copy, Swissquote, LMAX. All these are the world's biggest investment bank. We call them the liquidity providers. So basically what it means is, if today you want to perform your trade in the open market of the $6 trillion, you have to send all your trades to the liquidity providers. Okay, so they are like basically the end stop. They collect all the trades and then they are the open market. Okay, so 10 Forex aggregator, who are they? They are very important as well. because they are the one, they are a third-party independent company, and all they do is provide services. So what are their services? Their services are, they will first, okay, collect all the details and the prices from all the liquidity providers and the informations, and they'll send it to Reina and Opix for them to choose where to provide the trade. Because like I mentioned, we have Dukascopy, we have LMAX, we have Swissquote, okay? So all of this company have a different price for the current market. So Opix will choose the best entry price and the best exit price as well, okay? And not only they are important because of this, they are also important because they are the one that is providing us with the STP model, okay? That's why this receipt is very transparent and is very legit. Why? Because today, if let's say the receipt was provided by Reina Prime, I will not believe it. Why? Because our funds are there off, our money is there. It's the same as today when you walk into a restaurant and you ask the restaurant owner, hey, is your food delicious? What do you think he will tell you? Of course, my food is the most delicious in Asia, right? Because it's his own shop. So it's, how can we tell the food in a restaurant is nice or not? We go to a third-party independent company like what? TripAdvisor, Google Review. Okay, all these are independent third-party company that has nothing to do with the restaurant. That's why we can trust what it says. Okay, so it's the same all of our trades. In order to prove it, we need the STP, and the one that is providing us with STP is 10. They do not belong to Reina Prime. They are not a subsidiary of Reina Prime. So which means all the data can be trusted. Okay. Now, this is basically Opix first online summit, okay, or our first event. We call it online summit. We held it in March this year, end of March. Okay, we started in January, right? So we held this in end of March, which means in 3 months' time, okay, we held it in Zoom online, and it was attended by more than 1,100 members from around the world. Okay, 1,100 members from around the world. From how many countries? From 15 countries, guys. 15 countries, okay, in a short span of 2.5 months, okay, or you call it 3 months, Opix has successfully spread to 15 countries, all right? And this is our second summit, okay, or our second event, and we held it in end of June, okay, end of June in Bangkok. Now, why did we choose Bangkok as our second destination for our summit? It was because, as you can see, IFX Expo, or we call it the International Financial Expo, okay, the annual biggest financial expo was held in Bangkok. And of course, Opix participated. As you can see, this is our booth. And not only did we participate, we were also the biggest sponsor for the entire International Financial Expo, okay? We were the biggest sponsor. So as you can see in this photo, our booth is huge compared to the one beside us, okay? Because we are very proud to be able to be the elite sponsor of this event. And not only did we participate in the IFX Expo, we also held our second ceremony night, okay? We had our global training, and then we had our reward ceremony. We had a lot of fun, basically, all right? We had our lucky draw, we have our executive, and all of the executive, they showed up and they explained to us about what is the future of Opix, okay? And this event in Thailand was attended by 300 members from more than 10 countries, okay? So the update here is currently we are in 24 countries already, and we have more than 4,000 members worldwide, right? So Opixtech is growing steadily and healthily. Why? Because we are changing the DNA of Forex, okay? We are no longer playing the old method. We are using this new technology for us to earn a consistent income monthly, all right? Now, Opixtech, okay, we are also very lucky and proud to say that we have been featured on many big media coverage platform before. For example, we have been covered in Bloomberg, we have been covered in Yahoo Finance, we also have been covered in FX Empire and also Daily Forex, okay? Now, as you can see, this Sohu, right? Sohu is one of the biggest media coverage in China, and we have been covered by them as well, okay? Now that I'm done with the company marketing plan, company background and what we do and how we do it, let's go into the part that you guys are waiting for, okay? The marketing plan. Now, the average profit, annual profit for our OPIX member is around 109%. This is the average, okay? 109%. This is per annum, okay? So like I mentioned to you just now, we have 3 main trading accounts, right? Why do we have 3? Because we divide all of our investors, okay, into 3 main trading accounts according to your capital, okay? We have the Opix Algo Lite, which is $100, $500, and $1,000. This is for those that feels that they want to try, test it out, they can join these smaller packages, okay? And then we also have the Opix Algo Pro, which is 3,000, 5,000, 10,000, okay? And we have the Opix Algo Expert, which is $30,000, all right? So I'm going to give you an example of how do we calculate our monthly ROI. How much are we earning every month using $30,000, all right? So how do we do it? Let me explain it to you now. So first of all, okay, when you invest, you need to know how many lots are you trading in a month, okay? So for 30,000, the average is between 250 to 267 lot size, okay, lot size. So the average we'll take is 260 because it's the middle of both of them, okay, somehow in the middle. So this is what you need to know. The first thing is how many lot size can you make. Now, after you know this, the second part is simple. You multiply it by how many months do you plan to trade in OPIX, okay? We have 3 months, we have 6 months, we have 12 months contract. So basically, you're subscribing to the contract, okay? Now, let me clarify something first before I continue. Do not mistake that when I mention contract, okay, does it mean that OPIX lock your capital? No, okay? You're welcome to join and quit anytime that you wish. There is no what we call locking of capital. So what will happen if, let's say, today you subscribe a 12-month contract and out of in the middle of it, you decided you want to quit and you want to take out your capital. Can you do that? Yes. So what is the penalty, okay, when you do that? Now you see, Opix Algo is very fair. What do I mean by fair? What will happen is today, let's say if you invest $10,000, okay, 3 months in Opix, you have earned $3,000. You withdraw the $3,000 already, okay? And then suddenly something happened. You decided that you need the money, okay? So what you do is you perform early termination for your contract in order for you to get back your capital. Now, Opix is very fair. They will first deduct off the 3,000 that you took and will return the balance of your capital to you, which means they'll return 7,000 to you. Now, what it means is just consider that you never joined Opix in the first place, okay? You do not lose anything. Now, you might be thinking, how is that fair? Now, let me ask you something. Today, if you go to any insurance company out there and you subscribe for a 10-year saving plan, okay, let's say you already paid for 3 years and suddenly you do not want to continue paying for your insurance package. So let's say you walk and you terminate your insurance, do you think they will give you the full amount of what you have paid? Never. Okay, at least 30% to 40% will be gone already. Okay, that's what they burn off if you terminate early. But in Opix, we do not burn off. Okay, we do not burn off 30 to 40% of your fund. We don't do that. All right. So that's why I always tell you guys, my investors, my friends, okay, just pick accordingly. If you do not have much confidence, just try it out maybe for 3 months, and then 3 months later when the contract ends, you can either leave with your capital and your profit together, or you can decide to what you call subscribe for a new package or for 12 months or 6 months or 3 months. Again, it's up to you. Okay, now coming back to this part. So first thing is, you know how many trading or how many lot size you are trading, right? The second part is multiply it by how many months you decide. Okay, so if let's say you decide to join for 3 months, you multiply it by $13. This is your monthly ROI, $3,380 from your 30,000. Okay, but this is not your net profit. This is your gross profit. Why? Because like any forex company out there, we have this thing called profit sharing. What is profit sharing? Profit sharing basically means for every single profit that the company make for you, you get to keep 70% of it. Okay, 30% goes to the company. So what you do is you multiply this by 70%. This is your net profit, 2,400. So it's around 8% ROI every month. Now, if let's say you decide, okay, to subscribe for 12 months. So for 12 months is $18, right? Per lot. So $18 per lot, if you multiply by 260, you will get 4,680. This is your monthly gross income. So if you multiply by 70%, oops, sorry, it's gonna be 3,300. So this is around 11%. So basically, if you subscribe for 12 months, you are making 11% ROI every single month for 12 months. Okay, and the amount will not fluctuate too much because it will be around 200 to 250 to 267 lot. So we are talking about maybe 3,400 or 3,150, somewhere around that. Okay, it will not be lesser than 3,000. Right? Now that you understand, okay, maybe you can have a look here. Okay, have a look here, because this is basically your net. Okay, it's net. Okay, net calculated profit for every single package, and depending on how many months you decide to join, this is your monthly income. The one below is your monthly income. The one above is your annual income. Okay, so you can have a look first. I will pause it here for 2 minutes.
Guys, you can take a screenshot if you want so that you can refer to it later.
All right, I'm back. Now, for those that didn't get a clearer look on this, do not worry, because it is included in the presentation slide, and each of you will get a copy of it when I'm done. All right, now moving on. Okay, so basically those are for the investors. Okay, the one I calculated is for the investors. Now, Opix also offer affiliate program. or we call it introducer broker, okay? Of course, today when you introduce someone to invest in Opix, you deserve a reward, okay? And this reward will be given to you in 3 different rewards, all right? So the first one is what we call performance bonus, okay? So where is this performance bonus coming from? Basically, remember this, the 70-30% profit sharing, okay? 70 is the ROI that you get to keep, 30% you pass it to the company. And what the company did is Opix is so generous that the entire 30% of the profit is channeled to all the introducer broker, okay? Basically, the company did not preserve any profit from the performance bonus. Number 2, this will be your main income, okay? We call it, okay, lot rebate bonus up to $10, all right, up to $10. And last but not least, we have the 10% parallel ranking bonus, okay? So where is this money from? Later I'll explain to you, including this as well. You will know later on, okay? Now, I'm going to explain the marketing part to you in a very simple way because, okay, it's not so complicated. Now, Opix Algo, we have 6 types of rank. We have the introducer broker, senior introducer broker, gold introducer broker, okay, platinum introducer broker, jade introducer broker, and the highest rank is diamond introducer broker, okay. Now, of course, for each rank, okay, you need to hit a certain target before you can achieve it. So today, I'm going to use GIB or Golden Introducer Broker to do the explanation, okay? So today, in order for you to achieve GIB, you need to, of course, first self-invest $5,000, okay? Your direct sales have to have $15,000, and you need to have a total team sales of $60,000, okay? Now, for those that do not understand, direct sales basically means you are the one that recruit them directly, okay? You are their direct recruit or referral. And team sales is basically the person that they introduce, your direct introduce your team sales, okay? Simple as that. Now, let's do the calculation part, okay? For rebate bonus, it's $4 per lot size. $4 per lot size. How do we calculate this? For example, okay, remember just now, for $30,000, every month you're getting around 260 lot size average, right? So today, imagine that you yourself is a golden introducer broker already. You are the GIB. And you brought in a friend. Your friend, he invested $30,000. So his $30,000 account will generate 260 lot size every month. So with this lot size, what you do is you multiply it by $4. This is the amount that you will get. Now, guys, this might surprise you, but okay, Forex is different from any of the traditional product company. Why? Okay, for the traditional product company, if let's say you sell 30K this month, you will earn this profit how many times? Once, right? But in Forex, you see the thing that is so addictive about introducer broker is this payment is made monthly, which means as long as he is trading in the company, you will get paid this amount every month. So you're working once, but you're getting paid every month. If he subscribed for 12 months, you are getting $1,000 every single month, all right? So this is how you calculate your rebate bonus. Now let's calculate your performance bonus. Performance bonus, you're getting 15% for the GIB. How do we calculate this? Same guy that invested the $30,000 below you, okay? Performance bonus, we calculate according to his ROI. So 260, if let's say he subscribed for 1 year, is $18, right? $18 per lot size. This is his gross income. So what you do is you take this, you multiply by 15%. Okay, this is another $702. This is your performance bonus income, and yes, you get this every single month as well. So if you sum it up, both of them, basically you're getting $1,742 every single month when you introduce one $30,000 investor. Okay, as long as he is trading in the company, you can get this amount. Okay, that's the best part about Forex income, introducing income. All right, now last but not least, let me cover this part. This part is very important because if you understand this part, you will know how Opix Algo is profiting and how Opix Algo is paying out the investors and also the introducer brokers. Okay, so for example, Opix Algo Expert. Okay, let's say there's $2.7 million in this trading account. Expert is the $30,000 account. Okay, and let's say if we have the capital of 2.7 million. Now with $2.7 million, okay, every single day Opix Algo will perform 20 trades. Okay, we will hedging 20 trades every day, and after we close every single trade, by the end of the day, okay, we will generate around 24,000 lot size. Okay, 24,000 lot size using the capital of $2.7 million. Now 24,000 lot size, Opix Algo is getting paid $40 per lot. $40. So who is paying us? The broker is paying us. Reina Prime is paying us $40 per lot size. Where is Reina Prime getting this money? He's getting this money every day when our trades are done in the open market. Okay, there will be a profit for Reina and we get $40 from the lot size. Now, if you take 24,000, okay, 24,000 and you multiply it by $40, you'll get an amount of $960,000, okay? Meaning, from trading itself, from generating lots rebates, Opix Algo made $960,000 this month, okay? So who will we pay off? The first one is, of course, the investors. The investors, highest they can get $18 per lot if they subscribe for 12 months. So how much is 24,000? If you multiply it by $18, you will get $432,000. So this is the total ROI generated by the investors, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna 960K, okay? We're gonna minus off 432K. Oh, sorry. Okay, 960K, we're gonna minus off 432K. And we'll get a balance of 528,000, okay? 528,000. Now, for the IB, the highest is $10, okay? Now you know where is the $10 from? The $10 of rebate profit is basically from the $40 that the company is making, all right? So, of course, if you take 24,000, you multiply by $10, you're gonna get 240,000, right? It's a direct math. So I'm just gonna minus off 240,000, and this is the Opix profit by the end of the day. Meaning Opix, okay, through trading, we can generate this amount of lot rebates income every month, okay, in order to pay off the members and the IB and also to sustain. So this is how the company is making money every single month. Now you need to understand this part because to me, it's very simple. Whenever I learn about a new investment or whenever I venture into an investment, I will not ask, my first question will never be, how much can I make every month? No. My first question will always be, how is the company profiting? How is the company making the money in order to pay me? Okay, in order to pay my profit. That is what I will always ask. Because a company without financial logic will never last. We all know this. Okay, that's what we call the Ponzi scheme. So, of course, I hope that through my presentation today, you will know okay, the difference between real Forex company and fake Forex company, of course. Now, guys, remember I told you to write down just now, okay, in the middle of the presentation, the three most important part. Number one is transparency, okay? Number two is security and safety of your capital. Number three is consistency of your monthly profit. Now let's go through that one by one again. Okay, so transparency, what do we have, guys? Transparency, number one, okay, all of our trades are live trading, okay, and it's API to my FX book, which means the entire world can look and check if all of our transaction, our trading history, without any single, what you call, we are not hiding anything. That's how transparent. And secondly, the most important part, we are the only company in the world right now that can offer you STP transaction model without any single requirement. That is how transparent we are. Okay. Number two, okay, is the safety and security of your fund. The safety and security of your capital. How secured is your capital? Number one, the broker that we are working together with, RN Prime, okay, is regulated by the ASIC, which means every single dollar that goes in and out of RENA Prime will be regulated by the Australian Security Investment Commission. Okay, that is how safe it is. Number two, our highest drawdown, our maximum drawdown is 3% of your capital, which means you will not wake up one day and look at your phone and see that you have lost maybe half of your fund or your entire fund. This will not happen to you because the max that you will lose is only 3% of your capital. This is how safe your capital is. Okay. Number three, consistency of your profit, your monthly profit. Now, because we are not focusing on trading profit, we are focusing on lot rebates, okay? We can roughly determine an average of your monthly profit. For example, just now for 30,000, okay, you're either earning 3,150 to 3,450, somewhere around there. Okay, this is how consistent your profit is every single month. It's 11%, 11%, 11%, 11%. Okay, so I hope that, okay, you guys do more homework, study about this, okay, because once you understand Opix, you will know how interesting and how captivating and how safe and secure this investment is. Okay, so thank you.